Hello, everyone, and welcome to the wonderful world of the TCG. As always, I'm your Canadian professor, Professor Trillium. All right, so today we are going to be opening up. It's just going to be a quick video. So the pre-release tournaments for Scarlet and Violet for Pokemon should be wrapping up probably now, and so from my last video or 2 videos ago, who knows, and when I was opening up build and battle boxes or kits before even the pre-release even started, I had 2 or 3. I had 3, I think. Yeah, and so today I'm gonna be following up, and I ended up I didn't do so well. So I have 1 pack from Scarlet and Violet just for participating, and then I have 1 last build and battle kit with an additional 4 packs in there. So just to go over so far what I've gotten all together. So I've received the Hawlucha pre-release stamped card. I got the Pawmot, and during the actual event, I ended up getting the Revavroom. So it has the stamp there, and I was going to use this during the tournament, but then I put it aside. So the ability Rumbling Engine. You must discard an energy card from your hand in order to use this ability. Once during your turn, you may draw cards until you have 6 in your hand. So this is only good if you have a way of getting energy out of the discard pile, because, you know, energy is important. The other big card that I ended up getting, for those of you that don't follow me on Instagram, was the Miraidon EX Gold. So this is the gold card here. It's number 253 of 198, and there's also 3 gold stars. So this was a really good pull. My buddy that I went with, he ended up getting the Gardevoir full art. Oh, me oh my. So super jealous. But what's even more spectacular is I'm actually going to bring up the chat history here. What's even more hilarious is that he as well only received 1 pack, and he essentially came last in the tournament. So he got the very last pack in the box. And he sent me a picture later. No joke. Ended up pulling the Miraidon EX full art. That's like $140. So he made out very well from this tournament, regardless of his placement. So fantastic. Congrats to you, my friend. So, for anyone else who's watching, how did you do during the tournament? Did you do well? How many packs did you end up getting? What cards worked for you? Now, my cards that I ended up getting from the Revavroom pack, so there was a Jacq here, there was some Dondozo cards, Nest, a Rotom. Now, this is the thing that sucks. The Miraidon EX, the ability here, once during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 2 basic electric Pokemon and put them onto your bench. A fantastic ability if you happen to get electric Pokemon. I, unfortunately, only got 3 electric Pokemon. So that card did not do well for the tournament. Plus, I also didn't know how to build a deck. So, yeah. But One of the things that was being commented on was this Toxtricity card here. So for 2 colorless energy, you have Yank Away. Choose 2 random cards from your opponent's hand. Your opponent reveals those cards and shuffles them into their deck. That's huge. And if you happen to have Miraidon, you can find the Toxel and get the Toxel out there. And then you can end up using one of the other cards you end up getting was an Ultra Ball. So you can actually discard 2 cards and go find a Pokemon of your choice. So you could bring out Toxtricity, which is fantastic. Some other cards that I ended up using, of course, I had the Quacks line here. Yeah, I didn't really have anything too great to help the Miraidon out. So I pretty much just had it in there just to kind of take hits and stuff, unfortunately. So here, the Vitality Belt was good. Mesagoza here, this was actually played a lot. So once during each player's turn, that player may flip a coin. If heads, that player searches their deck for a Pokemon, reveals it, puts it in their hand, then that player shuffles their deck. So that is actually another good way for you to get Toxtricity out from your deck and into your hand. But yeah, so long story short, I should have utilized, so Jacq here, search your deck for 2 evolution Pokemon. So same thing, another way to get Toxtricity out. Youngster, shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 5 cards. So that's just good if you're trying to find just some quick rotation in your deck. But yeah, so I didn't fare too well. I should have added some more electric energy into my hand. But yeah, so other cards that came in the Varoom pack or the Revavroom, was Vroom, Professor's Research. You had some Pokeballs. Here, I ended up having just some grass Pokemon, Wiglet. Yeah, so like not the best. Like I didn't even have I didn't have a Mareep for the Flaffy either. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to form a great deck. Annihilate would have been cool to have as well. But that's the past. That's the past. We are now looking ahead. So I only have 1 card left to get in my collection, which I believe is the 3rd evolution of Quaxly. So if this is the Quaxly, fantastic. If not, I do have a Hawlucha that maybe I could trade someone for to get that last pre-release promo stamp card. Alright, so slide open our box here. Alright, let's take a look. The card is another Pawmont. Pawmont is a great card. So Electrogenesis, once during your turn, you may search your deck for a basic energy card and attach it to this Pokemon. Then shuffle your deck. This was great. If I would have gotten any Pawmont or any of its evolution line, I would have been able to work it with the Miraidon EX. So for those of you that play and you're looking for those of you that play competitively, oh my goodness, come on. Try using the Pawmont. Seriously, the Miraidon is able to get electric Pokemon out, and the Pawmont can find that energy to attach to it, well, to the Pawmont. But if you have something that's able to, if you have a Pokemon with another ability, you are able to swap energies, etc. That's fantastic. Alright, so here's the Pawmont there. You get your energy cards. Alright, so we have our Pawmi. Here we go. Tatsugiri, our Palmo. This is so cute. Another Palmont. Alright. Okay, Nemona here. Draw 3 cards. Palmy, Tatsugiri, Ultra Ball, Youngster. So yeah, the majority of these packs had the same cards in them. Alright, Professor's Research. What's his name? Turo. Did you say that right? I don't know. I don't play Scarlet Violet. Alright, and then here, there's some trainer tips here that just kind of highlight just some cards that you may run into and what you could do with them. Alright. Of course, also comes with just some building tips, etc., etc. Maybe I should pay attention to that for next time. Alright, so these are the 4 packs from the Build a Battle Kit. This is the pack that I ended up getting for participating. So I'm going to open up the Build a Battle Kit first, then I'm going to open up the pack that had whatever. Now, with these cards, okay, something very interesting happened. On my first opening on the channel that I uploaded, all my cards were black. At the tournament, all my cards were black. And I ended up pulling the Gold Miraidon EX. Then, other people that were at the tournament were getting the white borders, and they were pulling nothing. So, from here, it's hard to say if these matter anymore. Let's test it, because I've pulled the other Miraidon EX, and it was a black border. If you go to my previous video, it should be in the description below. So here we have the white border. On the end, we should have our energy card, and now we go through it. So we have Primate starting us off. If the focus wants to focus. There we go. All right. So starting off with Primate, then we have our Palmy, Tarantula, Riolu doing a nice high kick, the Flamingo, the Fortress, a Rocky Helmet. All right, we got our Slowbro as our first reverse holo. Great art. I opened this up. Fantastic. We have a Drowsy here. And on the end... Oh! Toxicroak EX! Yes! I love Toxicroak. Toxicroak is one of my faves. I have a soft spot for my frog Pokemon. You know, I can make a whole team of frog, amphibian-like Pokemon. And just Toxicroak, awesome. He's the man. I love him. So here, pardon me. We have Nasty Plot. Search your deck for up to 2 cards, and then put them in your hand, then shuffle your deck. And then you have Toxic Ripper here for 120. A Reaper. No, it's right. Ripper. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. During Pokemon checkup, put 6 damage counters on that Pokemon instead of 1. Huge! Wow! Okay, and this has 250 HP. Alright. So that's great. So far, that card, the white background is holding true to getting something great. Now, here we have our second white card. And we're going to take off our energy on the back, and we're going to go through. Alright. We have Toadschool, Sandile, Houndoom, Fido, or Fido, however you pronounce it. Floatzel, Miriam. I would die to get that full art Miriam. Lucario here. We have our reverse holo of Dondozo. Here we have our reverse holo of Yuigoko. And on the end, we have a Houndstone. Fantastic. Very cool design. Love the border. Glad the Pokemon Company decided to jump onto the silver border Alright, so here's another white background. So notice that all my packs in this video so far have been the white bordered background. Alright, so we have Growlithe starting us off here. Staravia, Ralts, Tandemaus, Mesagoza. Gonna see lots of play. Mesagoza's gonna see lots of play. Drifblim, Defiance Band. We have a Watchroll here as our first reverse. A Drifloon as our second reverse. And on the end, a Cyclizard. Alright. Last pack. Again, another white border. Let's get rid of our energy. And I like the fact that the energy is found on the end. It just makes it easier now. I think my brain has grown accustomed to just tossing the back card off. You know, 3 to the front and getting rid of the energy was fun and all, but... Alright, Blissey as our first reverse holo. Riolu as our second reverse holo. And on the end, a Meowscarada. Alright, so that is 2 Meowscaradas for my collection. Alright, so that is a single black star there for the rarity. Same with the Cyclizard here, and same with the Houndstone. So, white bordered backgrounds, eh? Alright, next. This is the last pack. This is the pack that I received just for participating and joining Professor Trillium's a good boy. He gets a pack. Alright, and again, a white bordered background. All of them, white borders. Interesting. There's that. Alright, and also, for those of you in the comment section that says, yeah, it doesn't matter anymore. It's just interesting that these boxes are either giving you all black bordered borders or all white. So there is something going on, and I don't know. Am I thinking too much about it? I don't know. I know it necessarily doesn't matter anymore, but how come I'm not getting a variety of different bordered cards then? Think about that. If it doesn't matter. Think about that. Alright, let's start this last pack here. We have Toadschool here. The Sandile, the Houndoom, the Fido, Arven, Cacturn, Mesagoza. Okay, we have a Scovit here. Yes, and on the end, okay, a Skeledridge, very cool, this is my first Skeledridge, but yes, we have a Dondozo here, the full art, the alt art. If you look here, it's 207 of 96, and it is a single gold star. It is, wow, how beautiful. This is one of the cards I was hoping I would get. It's just fantastic. And if we look around, we have the different Tatsugiris that are in the image as well. So we have the orange one here, and then we have the yellow one back here. And I'm pretty sure, isn't there a third one? I thought there were 3. Can I see it? I can't see it. I see 2. I see 2 for sure. So you tell me in the comments below. Are there 3? I thought there were 3. I thought there were 3. I only see 2. Are there 2 or 3? Let me know in the comments. This... My throat's so dry from scraping and cheering. This is exciting. This is awesome. Alright? Just the art, the holo on it. It's just... Mwah, mwah. Free Willy! He's jumping! Wow. Okay. So, that's going to do it. This is the pack that I got for participating in the tournament and not doing that well. So, I guess I did well in the end, because I got this. So that's going to do it for today. So again, how did you do during the tournament? Did you place well? Did you get a lot of boosters? How'd you do? Did you pull some awesome stuff? Let me know in the comments below. Please leave a like. Also, don't forget, where I got the stuff is a local store called The Toy Trove. You can find the link in the description below. Not a sponsor, just some cool guys. If you purchase anything in your cart, if you type in the promo code Trillium before you order, before you finish checking out, you'll get an additional 5% off your order. And I know it's not a lot. I know 5% may not seem a lot, but it depends on how big your order is, number one. And number two, every little bit helps, doesn't it? So, go check them out. And if you like what you see, place an order. Don't forget the promo code Trillium. Other than that, follow me on Instagram at Professor_Trillium. I post a lot of stuff on there. Any kind of news, etc., etc., etc. All right? And with that, everybody, that's going to do it for me for today. Thank you so much for watching the video. As always, I'm your Canadian professor, and have an amazing time in the wonderful world of the TCG. Boop! No! See you next time. No! Pikachu!